Hi, Colin with Dow Dynamics. Today in the garage, we're going to be showing you how to install our new bolt-on ditch light bracket kit for the 2015 and up GMC Canyon or Chevy Colorado. Whether you're installing our SSC2s or SS3s, the installation process will be the same for both vehicles. Let's get started. Our first step is going to be to pop the hood. Then we're going to grab ourselves some masking tape. This is because we're going to be masking off around the edges of the hood hinge to make sure it maintains its alignment during our installation. As an added step of precaution, we're also going to be taping off around the edges of the hood just to make sure nothing gets scratched up. Now we can go ahead and grab our bracket. It's important to note that the platform on the top of the bracket is facing the outside of the vehicle during the installation. Go ahead and set that somewhere close and get ourselves a 13mm socket. We're going to be loosening these two hood hinge nuts about 1/4 of an inch, giving us enough clearance to slide this bracket in. Now we can fish our bracket up and underneath of the hood and slide those two slots on the bracket in between the nuts and the hood hinge before loosely tightening them down to hold the bracket in place. We want to make sure there's an even gap between the bracket and the back of the hood and that our hood hinge hasn't misaligned from our original tape marks. Then you can go ahead and tighten down those two nuts with a 13mm socket. Next, we're going to be assembling our universal bracket to our ditch light bracket. We're going to start by setting our bracket on top, then dropping in our bolt, followed by our washer, our lock washer, and our nut. Now we can place our SSC2 on our bracket and then feed our 5/32 bolt through the bracket and all the way through the SSC2. Then take our supplied nut with the nylon lock washer facing the outside and thread it onto our 5/32 bolt. Now we can grab a 5/32 Allen and a 3/8 ratchet and tighten them down loosely to save room for adjustment. Our next step would be to route all of our wiring. Now we're not going to show you how to do this just because it can vary per application or where you want to route your wires. Just know you'll need a 12-volt power source, a ground, and a place to mount your switch. Once you have your wires all routed and plugged into the back of the pod, you can go ahead and make your final aiming adjustments. Once you're happy with that, you can go ahead and tighten down the 1/2 inch nut on the bottom of the pod and then tighten down the 5/32 bolt on the side of the SSC2 using a 5/32 Allen and a 3/8 ratchet. When that's done, we can go ahead and remove all of our masking tape and then repeat the same steps we used to install this on the other side of the vehicle. Whether you're installing in your GMC Canyon or Chevy Colorado, as you can see with our ditch light bracket kit installed, not only will it give you a unique low-profile off-road appearance, but it'll also give you a significant increase in added light. If you're looking to pick up a ditch light bracket kit for your vehicle or any of our other products, visit our website at dowdynamics.com or use our dealer locator tool to find a dealer near you. Thanks for watching.